Very lovely, very nice. So now what I'm going to do, hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I just said a little prayer. I saged everything so you can get some of that nice sage through the screen. I lit some beautiful candles. And today I thought I would come back to the channel with a little pick a card reading because they've been so fun and accurate lately. I really think that the veil is very quite thin lately. And I'm going to go ahead and let Spirit pick the question as to what it should be. So you'll see me figure it out right now using these cards. And then I'll separate and do piles based on what Spirit wants to do for piles. Okay? So amazing. So let's figure out what the question is for today. Okay, ultimate success, 10 of Pentacles, just left out. You saw that one. Oh, I have a card I didn't shuffle bro back. There we go. That was from earlier. Sorry, Lo siento. Oh. Oh, okay, fascinating. What's the question, Spirit? What's the question? Yeah, wow, that's crazy. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Cups. The question appears to be, who is someone that can come help bring you to your ultimate success? Who can help end the difficult times? What's on its way to help you? Is it a specific thing or is it a person, Spirit? Is it a who or is it a what? Is it a who or is it a what? Thank you. 5 of Cups reversed. That's fascinating. Cups, Cups, Pentacles, Pentacles. That's actually fascinating that we just got that. The recent personal setback. I'm a failure. Overcome and forgive. Lesson learned with quick progress. So, oh, I see. Okay, so instead of, you think you're in a down spiral, recent personal setback, who is this person that is quickly coming to you to help the situation, to help you fulfill happiness and reach this achievement of which you seek? And maybe each pile will specifically say what the achievement is going to be specifically, so we can really tailor this, Spirit. What are we thinking about that? What are we thinking about? Thank you. Knight of Pentacles reversed. So that next step up in achievement, that next thing that you keep thinking and you keep missing the step, that's what I'm seeing too. So a situation is sort of a combination of the question, what can help get you to the next step towards your ultimate fulfillment? Who can help you get quickly out of this recent personal setback feeling into the next step up? Amazing. All right. Completely understood the theme, Spirit. So let's see. I don't know how I'm going to make that very concise, but I'm sure by the time you read the title, I will have figured out a really cutesy way to put it. All right, so who are the piles going to be about? Thank you. Pile 1, death. Fascinating. Pile 2. Pile 2. Fascinating. Pile 1, by the way. Death. You got chills, I got chills. Pile 2. Oh, nope. Pile 2. Thank you. Pile 2, I'm just going to take upright. Hermit. Crazy. Pile 3. 3 piles. The Empress. Wild, Spirit. Absolutely wild. Wild, might I just say. Maybe these also represent the people. That'll be very interesting to find out. So option 1, here are your options. If you skip forward to this point, and if you skip forward to this point, that is absolutely fascinating. If you want to go back and watch the decisive process it took to get here and how Spirit specifically chose these piles. Pile 1, death. Pile 2, hermit. Pile 3, the Empress. And the corresponding numbers, in case you were wondering, is 13, 9, and 3. Maybe those mean something to you. Maybe you have like that in your birthday, or like, for example, like 333 or 999 or 1313 is it, or 3131 is examples of angel numbers to you, or even 1331, whatever that is to you. Okay, these are your pile options. If you want to go back and see how Spirit got here for the question and for the pile options, you can go ahead and do that. But if not, these are your pile options, so you can skip ahead. This is your moment. Okay, and with that, without further ado, I guess let's get to pile 1. Okay, pile 1. I'm going to go ahead and switch decks at this juncture and see what Spirit leads me to. Okay, pile 1, here's your moment. Woo! death. Dun, 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 dun. No, I'm kidding. So who is this person that is going to help you get to the next step that you've been waiting on? First of all, Spirit, let's start. How can this pile help identify themselves? We switch? That was crazy. We switched decks from my main deck, which is the beautiful Everyday Tarot deck, huge fan of this one, into the Dungeons and Dragons Tarot deck. Take a look right there. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. So you're going to love this imagery. I don't like to take the reversals in this pile just because I don't really see a point, to be honest. It feels like it's an upright deck, even though it is technically rider weight, but you'll see when you see the images, it really feels like it works one specific direction to me. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, thank you. Hanged Man, 9 of Intelligence. Okay. So a person, you're obviously, it's giving artists, creators, but also spiritual element here too. The 9 of Intelligence in this deck, which is just fascinating, as you can see, is this image of the third eye and channeling the above. So 9 of Pentacles, or 9 of any real suit that is positive in the Rider-Waite deck. Yes, it's technically different in this deck. It's Rider-Waite correspondence. It's just different. They do like intelligence, strength, and 2 others, but I'll just take them the way they're meant. In this case, it's going to be 9 of probably Pentacles, or I could see Cups too. Either way, the message here is very clear about the spiritual inclination. It could even be here. You see in the Hanged Man upright, instead of the traditional actual Hanged Man, you can see that they are touching between worlds at the same point, almost like the Da Vinci. Which to me also is not only creators, but spiritualists, or people who have seen the worst in people also. Like if you work in like almost a triage setting, or you have previously done that, like it's interesting, this sword imagery is here too, and I'm really getting this, like I've seen the worst of human nature. Like maybe you've been, I don't even want to say on the front lines, but you've seen some events, like maybe you've been to protests or marching in the streets, kind of a thing. An activist. That would be another sign that this is for you. Maybe you're currently worried about the state of the world. Ooh, and about how things are going to move from here. Ace of Intelligence, but you need a new idea, and you need something new, a different way to go. Either someone who is older than you, who can show you the way, or a piece of ancient knowledge that is going to help you make this next move. Like I'm also getting like lawyer, whether you need someone that's going to help you. Like it's just the direct imagery here is a wizard too, so it could also be someone who's a whiz in this field that you are hoping to break into. Like whether you need, like for example, let's say, I'll give you an example, like you're like a singer and you need someone to mix for you because you're not very good at that. You only have been using GarageBand and you need that next level. You need that next thing. You want to raise the money to do the next thing, or you want to meet that person who's going to help you with that, or that let's say you're a painter, for example, and then you need an older eye, an editor of some sort who's going to help you. That's really kind of what this, it's giving me like, okay, if you've ever seen Naruto, and there's Naruto and then there's Jiraiya. Like it's an older man character. He's got a lot of character, and this is someone that can help you. Well, it's interesting that the card also is death, because it gives like, I mean, death to me, I always sort of associate as this like fun, freewheeling drinker kind of character for whatever reason. I know that's crazy because it feels like it could be so cold, but death to me has quite a personality. Death has comedy to me. And there's something about it that is so like, there is poetry. It's almost Shakespearean to me. And that's really kind of what this imagery gives me, is like someone who is really a sage in this particular field that is going to help you get to the next thing. Or whether that is like, let's say you had to overcome something, or you've created, let's say, a piece that is based in the trauma or work that you have done previously, and you need someone who's not only going to edit but also like produce, and also like give you that advice about how to take it to the next level, so you can become that Kaze Kage, so you can become the Hokage of the village, Naruto. Yes, I know he's a little strange, Naruto, and has some weird inclinations, but he is the Hokage. Kind of a thing. There's something funny here about all this. So let's keep going. Let's see what else Spirit has to say, because this is telling the King of Wisdom. Yeah, something, it's giving like Hercules, like it's giving like that. I'm getting lightheaded about it too, so he definitely do be drinking. There was something to that. Maybe he channels Spirit or something, because it's giving oh my god, that Danny DeVito. The Danny DeVito in Hercules, because Hercules, like there's like a, it's giving that there's a next movement in that, whether that's like you being an artist and you feel yourself on that come up, or you want someone who's going to lead you to the next spiritual practice, and they're a little quirky, a little strange, but they're going to help you. They're sent. I'm sort of getting the image that they're sent from above to help you with it. 5 of charisma. Yes, because you've been to yourself. You've been by yourself for so long. And look at this great shadow that has been amassed as well. Like, I'm getting the image that we're not like at the beginning of the work that you've done. We're sort of in the middle. Like, for example, you're somewhat known. You're known in this field, or you're hoping to make a switch to this other thing, and there has been so much, maybe time has passed. I'm hearing like you're too old for that, or I'm hearing you're not in your prime anymore, or like, oh, they would want someone younger. I keep sort of hearing that for some reason, and that you have created more of the doubts than anything else, than any reflection other people have given you, because I'm interpreting from this that the other people have been actually quite kind. Like, people have really liked what you've created. They've liked what you've done. You've made some money in this. You have had an artist past. Like, this has occurred. So this stopping yourself when Spirit has tried to prove to you that you can have that I'm hearing that which you desire. That is so specific. That is so specific. So tell me more about this person. Tell me more about this person. Oh, the Emperor. I mean, I couldn't be more clear. I mean, I don't know how else to spell this out. This is somebody that is really going to show you, like, take this information wisely. This teacher, this father, this elder, this person who is bigger in the field, who has obviously some age. We're getting a distinct age feeling, because Death, Ace of Intelligence, Emperor. Really, King of Wisdom. Giving distinct older, and you know me, I'm not quick to say trust a man. I don't even know that this is that. This is an elder in the field, but if it is a man, this is your confirmation that he is someone to listen to. But because I am also getting Jiraiya, because specifically Jiraiya from Naruto came up in my head, I am also going to say watch how he moves, make sure that we are keeping things like a little separate. I'm sort of saying keep it profesh. Keep it profesh, but this person is a great editor and is someone good in the field that is going to lead you the right way. And it is someone who can see what the higher self in you would be. Someone who you have been asking for specifically. Very interesting. Justice, the Tower. You're going to be given that thing that you've been waiting on. Yeah, look at that. The Herculean character. Look at that. The Emperor trains the knight, which is depicted here in Justice, to take on the Tower, the 4-headed dragon in this case. So whatever this issue is, whatever this upset is, but I actually think the two of you being put together will give you a change in perspective, will give you a chance to work on things, will give you a chance to reflect and maybe even inspire new art. Ace of Charisma, bottom of the deck. Yeah, be given the mighty, you know, the look at that. That's so interesting. This is so interesting imagery right here. This is fascinating imagery. This is fascinating imagery. And I'm going to take what was at the bottom of the deck past that as well. Yes, I'm going to take that. We're going to do, so check this out. The imagery that we just discussed. The king, he knights the knight, depicted here sort of looking like with angel wings. So chosen, justice in this case, not even a knight of anything, justice, the Tower. And by the way, this is a shuffled cards. You are just getting these are shuffled cards. Justice, the Tower, to take these on, but with what? With the help, 4 of Strength depicted here. How interesting is that? Four of Strength rolled together. All this grip. Look at that. 4 and 4. The assistance from all the people involved that Spirit is going to send that are going to hold you up bestows upon you the magical sword. Look at that. Bestows upon you the thing that you need to slay the demons, to slay the dragons. The thing is going to be given to you. Ace of Charisma. And look, it's given to you by an older man. Look at that. With a beard. Are we seeing the imagery? Are we seeing the imagery? Are we seeing the tie? So very interesting there. And it's interesting also I got the Fool, which here is the Bard. So it gives you a chance for a new opportunity, a new beginning. And it's interesting here that it's musical too. So again, here with this artistry image, whether that's creating a new song, having a rebirth, like whether they are content creators or you're working on a project and you need someone to step you up to the next level, there is going to be a person, specifically an older man. Very fascinating, Spirit. I mean, this imagery could not be more clear. Do we have anything else to add to this situation? Anything else we want to... Ooh. 8 of Strength. And this person, yeah, and look at that. We have the other 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So it's going to be like a team. This person is going to put together a team. And the team for you is going to end up being closer to like you, this person, and 2 others for whatever this project is. You're going to be put together like and chosen specifically. It's going to feel very like the spirits above are calling to you, like you're doing exactly the right thing. These are the people that you need involved in this project that you need to get to the next level. Then the road is going to be long and hard. We can see that, but it is very clear. Does that make sense? The incline from here is perilous, but clear. You know, because you know what it is. What is it? Lonely at the top. The road gets smaller and smaller and smaller ahead at the top. So we're going to continue on this exact path that you've been doing. Fighting toward your dreams, whatever that is. It's going to be very clear to you very soon. Thank you. That's pile 1. Fabulous. So the next person in your life is going to be a leader, a teacher, a mentor, someone who's done this before, someone who is an editor, someone who's going to bring you that way. That was fascinating. Pile 1. Thank you. Rah. Okay. Pile 2. All right. So you went ahead and pile 1 and used this deck. So I'm really feeling, for some reason, because you're the Hermit Virgo deck, I'm going to use the anime deck. I know you guys would like that because you have niche hobbies anyway, Virgos. If you're not a Virgo, that's fine anyway. Also, you might also have noticed my Libra lighter because you guys notice everything. But I'm just getting that vibe for this specific pile that you like kind of notice things. Realize, you know? Okay. Let's go ahead and get it poppin'. Who is coming to group 2, Spirit, to help them get to the next level? We had a fabulous reading for group 1. It was very, very, very clear. So let's go ahead and keep that energy going for group 2. The thing that they want. First of all, what is it? So we know who this is. What is it? So we know who this is. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay. So this, my pal, you want to travel. You want to see the world, huh? That's too many cards, Spirit. Be real. Yes, I know it's the truth. You want to travel. You want to see the world. You want to experience new things. You don't want to, I'm hearing, I don't want to work anymore. Like, I want you to, you know, you want to do like content creation. I have a dream. I have a dream. Because you've been through so much at this juncture. You've tried so much, I'm hearing. I'm hearing this certification and that certification. Look at the way I'm being saged right now. You have had crazy demonic energies in your presence. There's been, woo-wee! And you feel like you have been, I don't want to say pulled off course, but I'm getting a pulled off course kind of vibe because the struggle to even get here was hard enough. So feeling a bit like I'm hearing I want to run. I want to run. So that's very interesting. Queen of Wands. Yeah, because I think you know that they're, wow, look what that just happened. The way that flame just burned out was crazy. I think you know that there's better out there for you, and I think you want better. I think you want that kind of dream. I think that you're like in a weird state. I can feel it in my head. You're in a weird state where you're like halfway between not believing and like delusionally believing. I'm hearing Delulu is the like, not Delulu is the Salulu, but like there is an aspect of you that like you still live your dream. Like, I don't know how to explain it other than that. Like, whether you live it like small time, or you create content, you're hoping for like a big blow up or something, or like you work on cars, or you have a special project that you have going on. You just want to be seen as the best, or you're like athletic, you want to be seen as the best kind of thing. It's okay if you're not athletic too. It's okay, Virgo, chill. I hear you going, I'm not athletic. Okay, relax. Then not you. It's okay. Tell me more about pile number 2. How can I know who this is? Yeah, I'm getting a lot of that. Choices. Lots of choices. Could be a member of the LGBTQ community as well. And it feels like things have been so slow going, and you work. You like literally work. You put in that work and that effort. And I just think you want to see more. You kind of are like in a place where you're like, Miss Independent. It's not giving that you have to be a girl. Like, obviously you could be non-binary, or you could be a man. Obviously it makes no difference to me, but it's giving that like it's very single. I'm giving it's a very single feeling. Like, this is not giving, it's giving things have been up and down. It's singing, Miss Independent is that, you're struck by situationships sometimes, and then we kind of like keep it pushing. That's kind of what it's giving. So you're like not in a place where you're like tied down. So, that's what the self-reflection Virgo card is. That's what that is. It's like you have been by yourself doing that healing, putting in that work sort of on your own. On my own, pretending he is beside me. It's kind of the vibe it gives. Like, you give, Delulu. Didn't I say you a little Delulu anyway? Yeah, dreamer. I'm hearing that song. You get me through the night. You're like kind of fun though. You give like, I would sing songs by myself down a cobblestone street if it looked enough like a Paris spot or something. Like, it gives like chic. I don't know. And I'm seeing that even for dudes. I really am. It's giving like sunglasses on. You never held like a 6-pack coming down the street singing some Bad Bunny? You've never lived in Hoboken, New Jersey? Whatever, man. Whatever. What else about group 2? What's going on? 10 of Wands. It's been a burden too, like, to make matters worse. Like, it's been a burden, but you're trucking along though. I'm really getting that. Like, you are trucking along. You honestly, honest to God, have been moving along, and you've been so, you know what I'm missing? You know what I was missing? That spirit was trying to point out to me just now, and now I get it. You've been so positive. Okay, you've really taken lemons and made lemonade. I literally, actually, if you're in the automobile industry, you could have literally taken lemons, like a lemon car, and made lemonade. So that's really a weird sign. Oh, now it's raining, so that could be a sign for some of you. That's that's fascinating to me. Yeah, so let's see who this person is. So what's like the next step that this group is trying to get to? So now we know sort of who you are, and how you've kind of, I'm a survivor. I'm like getting like, you've been like a fighter, forced to be a fighter my whole life. All my life I had to fight kind of thing. So what's their next step for my adorable and scrappy group 2s? Ace of Wands, a new idea. A new idea! Fascinating answer. How it could not have been more clear. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, Spirit's so ridiculously clear with me. It's crazy. So tell me what the new idea is gonna be. Michelle, that reminds me of Michelle Branch. I saw a Instagram post that was like, Michelle Branch is like, what would happen if, to spice things up, I added at the end of every sentence? Turn it inside out so I can see the body that's drifting over me. You kind of have like Michelle Branch energy. Michelle Branch, is that you? Or maybe you listen to Michelle Branch and make fun of her. You be giving me the, if I could fly 1,000 miles kind of energy. I don't know why. Maybe do you like sing or something? Or do you make fun of that voice? Do you do that voice? 9 of Swords reversed though. Or hope though. You have anxiety. Sorry, I'm sorry. I had to snort. You mad funny. This pile's so funny. You have anxiety though. Yeah, you do. You manage it though. It's weird. You manage it. You power through it. With I'm hearing humor, because why are you guys so funny? This pile is ridiculously funny. It has no reason to be this funny. So what's the idea? Yeah, you actually have to have more fun. Yeah, actually. Yeah, and go out more. Yeah. You actually need to have more fun. That's so crazy. Is that the new idea? Spirit, is that the new idea? Have more fun? Is that the new idea? Is the new idea go have more fun? Judgment reversed. What does that mean? Go get drunk? Go have more fun? What does that mean? What I'm hearing that Jennifer Lawrence. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? 3 of Pentacles. A project, new project, get it poppin', get it crunkapona in the dispensary. Or a threesome? Question mark? Because why is 3 of Cups and 3 of Pentacles upright? So I guess my better judgment, go have fun. So Spirit is like urging you for whatever reason to go out more. Maybe you needed a sign to book that vacation. Maybe you needed a sign to like, and it doesn't even have to be far. I don't even know, because I don't get the feeling that you like couldn't afford it. I'm getting the feeling that like, even if I'm hearing you say like, I'm broke, I couldn't afford it. Like, okay, here's what my brain is saying. My brain is saying like, why does it have to be like 1,000 miles away though? Like, could you just like have a staycation or better yet, I hear you yelling, boo, stop. Or better yet, could you put yourself somewhere like resortish in your area? You know, Airbnb even, so it feels like it's something different. You invite your homeboys, have a little barbecue, a BBQ, because you know Jupiter entered Cancer, a BBQ. You're like, what homeboys? I don't have any friends. Well, it's because you don't go out. I don't know what to say to you. I don't know what to say to you. I think you do have the equivalent of at least a friend. Be so for real. And if you don't, because you've been neglecting them, because you've been working too much, maybe this is your sign to call those 2 friends, and say, hey, bro, what would you say if I signed us up for an Airbnb away and we went for a day? Bars. I couldn't have made that. Oh my God, Spirit just put that in my brain so crazy. So that just goes to show you that your next step is actually to have more. I couldn't have been more obvious with it, because some reverse Spirit is like, you're good. Things are good. Stop stressing. Oh my God. 3, if you needed proof that things are good. Oh my God. You've been healing. Good job. Like, chill out. Like, go 3 of Cups upright, which is like party hard card. And then 3 of Pentacles, a project. And then Judgment reversed. It could be also, though, that you haven't been given your, like, you haven't been given your, like, justice. I'm hearing, like, Death Note. Justice. I will have justice. So maybe that's a sign for somebody. But his name is Light Yagami. But justice in this case, or judgment in this case, is sort of like, to me, it's saying that you're owed. Ow, my finger is burning. Ow, that's a sign for me too. Because I got this cut from playing bass. So maybe like that like band thing, or that artist thing, or that thing that you wanted is going to be given to you. All you have to do is get it started with your little friends, who as long as you put yourselves together, you know. I think because 6 of Wands reversed, like, kind of like the reason you're not famous yet, the reason you're not getting that thing that you want, the reason you're not traveling yet is because you haven't booked it. So Spirit wants to be able to bless you, but cannot at this juncture until you have that idea. You're inspired with that idea, which you're going to be given here, to be like, boop, oh, put this in action, whether it's last minute or it's all of a sudden it's like, bam, you have no choice but to book that train ride or that Airbnb, because all of a sudden you were invited to that wedding that's away, or all of a sudden you have a friend who has to go to that thing, and that thing that they have to go to, well, you simply have to go as well. Or you could be going, but you haven't been, or you've been solo riding for so long, because this is image interesting, because this is an image of a woman on a bike or a motorbike, so like kind of like giving the solo rider energy all this time, that maybe you don't have to. I'm hearing that we don't talk anymore, like you, the person that you don't like, if you want to go back out again, go back out, or like talk to your friends, make sure that you're like keeping that up reciprocally. And you'd be surprised who might want to invest in like a little something with you if you were interested, you know, because honestly, you're owed a karmic upswing. You've been doing good, and so Spirit wants to be able to give it to you. But in order for it to happen, it's not gonna fall from the sky in this case. But Spirit's saying Spirit is going to inspire you with the idea of what Spirit wants you to do, so you can have more fun. Yes, it's going to give you the idea. Probably during this, you're probably thinking of, oh, while I'm talking, you probably thought in your mind to when I was like, oh, it's that thing, that trip that you wanted to book, but you haven't for some reason, right? That you haven't because you think you can't afford it, but you really could, and that Spirit wants to bless you with giving you something specific regarding it. But in order for you to do that, like whether that's you book the trip and then your friends decide they want to come, and then you end up splitting it a few different ways. I'm hearing girls trip, boys trip, or, you know, the gays trip, the thems trip. So I think that's going to be what's going to be inspired to you. You're going to have the idea for it, or you're going to be inspired to make that purchase after hearing this reading, to go ahead, so that Spirit can give you that blessing, that thing that it wants to give you, but can't. It's like asking for you to be Instagram famous, right? But you don't post on Instagram. It's like, well, help us help you. Who has airline miles in your family that's unused that you don't know? Because someone owes you something. Anything else? Any closing thoughts? That turned out to be so good. So you didn't even have to be anxious over this. Look how good that turned out. Hierophant. Someone, I'm hearing in my mind, a Taurus or someone who is married in your family could have these unused airline miles that you are looking for. Yeah, to have a new journey, a new start. Yeah. Five of Pentacles, greedy, just for me. Yeah, look at that. That's going to be you. Look at you. Wait. Look at the image. Her looks like she's asking for money. Oh my gosh, give it to me. Do you have the thing for me? And look at that. He's like, no. It looks like he's like, no. Someone has been greedy in your family and could definitely, if you reached out, offer you those airline miles. Aquarius, Taurus, or someone in a married couple owe you money. Like, could even be like a sibling or something. Somebody call 911. Somebody owe you money on the dance floor. Something regarding that as well. Have you borrowed money from them in the past, or they borrowed from you in the past and not paid it back or something? Does your family know about that? Somebody, there's something here that there are people who are withholding from you what you could be doing, like in this, because look at that, the same image. Look at that. There's something here in this same hand position, same exact even fingers of the two girls here. And you could be whatever, but it's just the cards. And they have this same image. And in this one, it's a star. It's like nothing, 0. And then this one, it's got a coin. So you see what I'm saying here? Somebody got money. Somebody got at least 5 pentacles to give you. Ooh, whoa. All right, so yeah. Something regarding that. Or maybe someone's going to gift you something. We'll see. Something interesting there. A new idea. We'll see what you come up with, group 2. We'll see what you come up with. Look at that, because this is the person that's going to help you. So that's what it's going to end up being. Oh, I see. So it's going to end up being that you get that new idea. You're given that new idea. And then from there, you decide to move. Like, wait, I could do this. And you go to this person. So that person that Spirit is sending to you, it's also giving Hermit. So it could also be a Virgo, Taurus, or so earth sign or air sign maybe. Gonna give you that. Oh, look at that. And you're gonna have the coin. Look at the way it revealed itself just now behind that. A pow. Gonna give you that thing so you have it. And then that's gonna help you get to this next step, whether you want to travel or this person has like maybe an agent name or someone that can get you into the next door for, like, let's say you want to be a model or you want to be like a singer or something, or like whatever that next step is. This person has been holding out on you and is going to get you that thing. All right. Thank you. Next up, final one, the Empress. I'm excited about this one. Beautiful. Group three. Welcome aboard. A little sip of my water as I finish this out. All right. I just used the other two decks on the other two, and they were very, very clear. So I'm going to go back to Old Reliable for this one. I feel like you don't mind. This is a good match for your energy. Already a very different energy than the other two. All right. So let's see how. So first of all, how would we know, as well, I was going to ask the other pals, how would we know, how would this group know that this person, I got to reintroduce these groups. I'm so dummy. You could be like, it's funny. It's like lethargia brain. Like, I don't know why I forgot that. That's like weird. So group three, and I'm hearing the ice cream truck. Oh my God, maybe like you have kids, you have mommy brain or something like around that, because why is it so, it's like foggy. It's giving foggy. Okay. Who is this person? And it's also Empress. Who is this person that is going to come in spirit for group three to get them to the next level of wherever they need to be, whether it's in work or mostly work, I'm assuming, or their aspirations or dreams, or even, I don't know, to meet the one. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on in here or what we're going to see in this pile. So getting an energy, though, of yours, and it's fascinating. So let's keep going. How would this pile know that this pile is for them? How would this pile, let's start. What's the situation that pile three is in? What is the situation that pile three is currently in that they would know that this is for them? Fascinating. How would pile three know this is for them? How would pile three know this is for them? Wow. Okay. How would pile three know this is for them? How would pile three know that this is for them? How would pile three know that this is for them? How would pile three know this is for them? How will pile three know this is for them? I could start interpreting, but I would like one more card. Thank you. Okay. So pile three, this is a really different answer than the other two piles. This is fascinating. The answer seems to be that, and I hate to say this, like you could be dealing with something in your partnership, or you could have recently gone through some sort of a split, or you could feel like there is like something between you guys, like even if it's like substance abuse or there's something there. I know that this is a very specific like message for some people, I suppose, but I just want to say for those that aren't, regarding that, there is just like an obviousness here of a situation between you potentially and a partner, and it feels like a karmic downswing, because I'm getting here Four of Wands reverse, which upright is like a lot to celebrate, engagements, invitations, and sometimes, and is traditionally in the Rider-Waite depicted as like a wedding veil, kind of like, not wedding veil, I'm sorry, I misspoke, but like a house with a big wedding kind of like canopy piece over top. And so the breaking of that with Wheel of Fortune reverse, so a negative downswing in a fortune tide change. And the Devil here, so could be third party, could be, and third party usually refers to anything, whether that's another person or an item or their work comes between you or something, doubts, issues. But it's also interesting here because it's like lack mindset, financial loss, self-sabotage, counter blessing. So potentially you have had an issue now regarding money in response to this, or you are judging yourself way too harshly about the fallout of how this occurred. Or I'm even seeing there's an image here of like, there's always like an image here of a dependent also. So it could also be like whether you had like a cat with this person or a animal, or you have a child with this person, or like what feels like a dependent, a project between you, something between you that still links you to this person, that it can feel very like tough to step away from that mindset. But Spirit is really warning you in this case that you know, you actually could count your blessings on how well you're doing. Like if you find out that someone is like that or willful or has an issue or something's wrong and it wasn't meant to be, that's for your protection. And I know that's really, really hard to hear at this point. I'm so sorry about whatever occurred or whatever happened to you recently that has you, whatever could have you even in a dark place, that you feel these dark feelings and thoughts. Like you just have to remember that, just put, like Spirit is trying to point out here, that it is a negative downswing. That does not mean that it is forever. And if it is breaking of a marriage to a person that is bad for you, or a person that is not right for you or willing to do what Spirit wants them or needs them to do, or whatever the case may be, then that split is going to naturally happen. Now, if it's regarding a recent loss, let's say to a person, let's say you lost your father to, unfortunately, I'm just going to say like drugs or something to that effect, or abuse or alcoholism in any way. It's giving that there is still more for you to come, even if in this moment things feel dark and depressing, whatever this may be. And I'm so sorry for your loss and or for whatever occurred. So let's go ahead and keep moving and see what Spirit says is going to help get you through and above this, because that's clearly what this reading is actually meant to be about. I mean, first of all, describing you as the Empress is going to be, and of course this is genderless, this is regarding anyone, it's just someone who is nurturing and empathetic and ambitious, and all of the queens put together, so intelligent, able to lead, someone who even takes care of other things. So there is something there also about potentially like future projects or otherwise that you have not even incepted yet, that will come to you over time. But what is this regarding? Who is coming? What is going to happen to help get group 3 through this issue? Thank you. Fascinating. You have to clarify. The moon reversed. Fascinating. That's my Fear the Secret card. Illusions, fears, anxieties. Fear the secret. Who will be fearing the secret? What is the secret about? Re-energize and positive. Oh, I see. You're going to find out some truth about a situation that changes your view on what has happened. Your illusions will be broken and your anxieties will be put to rest. Pluto, positive. Judgment Day, all karma will be reaped. So this is really going back to what I said before about if this person specifically abused you, or if this was like kind of, or a cheating situation, whatever is going on here. There will be something that is revealed to you about this situation that is going to put you in a place that you understand that not only is God on your side, but watches over you. That's what I'm hearing. That's very specific. That's really, like, maybe you were like having moments where you were like, if God is real, then blank. And you didn't feel fed in that moment. But this is going to prove to you that yes, God, not only does God exist, but God was setting things up very specifically so that you would have proven to you that God exists and hears you. Because you've suffered from delays, blocks, and creative blocks, unenthusiasm. But it's hard, you know, I'm going to say this, it's really hard to be enthusiastic towards your goals when you have been depressed, or when you have been upset, or when you have been working through emotions or trauma, or doing the work, you know, really looking deep and inward. Group 3. And it can be even more difficult when it feels like it just occurs to you. It just occurred to you. And now you have to do this healing process all over again. That's what I keep hearing. And now and now you got to do it again and again and again. And every time you feel like you take that step up, it goes back into this cycle. That's really this feeling I'm getting, this cycle of things. Whatever this is regarding, because I'm really specifically seeing different things. I'm seeing like whether it was your parents' issues and traumas and addictions carrying over, or partner having that, or people you know having that, siblings, or people around you, or and these cycles keep occurring. And because, you know, some people, and I'm also getting, this is my clue, is Pluto here. You might want to check Pluto, where Pluto is in your natal chart, because oftentimes when the Pluto placement is somewhere near the descendant, or in the first few or bottom few, the bottom of your chart or the top of your chart, or on the descendant specifically, which is directly across from the ascendant. Descendant controls other people. Ascendant is you, right? So the descendant, which is on this side of the chart, right? 360 is, 180, is the descendant, and it's other people. People who have Pluto on this, these people they're constantly met with people who have, or Neptune or something, a big outer planet, are constantly met with strange people who constantly like throw you through tower moments. That's what it is. Tower after tower after tower changes. Now it's all toward your betterment, especially because this is my Pluto Libra. So whether this is you ending up in cycles where you end up with partners who end up taking over this abusive or addictive behavior, and starting to recognize that these same patterns occur kind of over and over, or recently realizing toward the end that they were like this. You just have to remember that all of these things, while you heal, you cannot judge yourself about what you don't get done. It's okay. It wasn't meant to be that way. All of these things are playing out exactly the way God meant them, in exactly the timeline God meant. Things had to be given space. Things had to have time. Things had to cook. Things had to release. Things had to work out. Space had to be given. And then when space is given, after this, a little more of a delay, maybe you've even dealt with delays, so much delays to this point that it has created unenthusiasm with you, or you have been like very upset in response to everything going on, or you've been in an abusive relationship that prevented you from getting to that next point. And when I say relationship, I don't even necessarily mean partner. That could be with anybody. But that's the next thing for you, is that you finally, like, how do I say this? You're going to be released from this previous situation, and you are going to all of a sudden find the delays and blocks cleared for you. The karma will be reaped. Everything will be set as it should be. You will be given what you need. Spirit had to tower moment you to get you away from whatever this was. Had to disrupt you, and it feels like a downswing, but this was all ultimately for your betterment. I'm even hearing like Saturn return, whatever this was. Yeah, Magician, Two of Cups. You're going to get to, again, if this is about partnership, it is going to get to that partner that you actually are good with and healed with, and the one that you have been manifesting and asking for. But you had to be made single, you had to be alone, you had to be separate, you had to be healing, you had to be ready for this next thing, to manifest this thing that you actually have been asking for, so as not to self-sabotage it. Because this cycle is just as easily you becoming addicting to dating or relationship hopping, because you keep jumping, not realizing that not everybody is for you, you are not for everybody, in the way that you need to vet these people a little better about what the truth is and how they act in situations before you get super tied down. And you're going to let that situation go. You're going to let that situation go. And this is regarding anybody. This could be even regarding a parent. But this is really specifically giving, like, you used to be, specifically if you were married. This is giving like a, now divorced, you're going to find the one immediately, soon. And you're going to get your karma situation. That's really what this is giving. Recently, especially if you are that this message is for you. Yeah, look at that. Three of Cups reversed. Yeah, seriously. Healing, forgiveness. Still heartbroken, but it's a recent loss. I keep getting this recent loss. Like this just occurred. This heartbreak. But you are finally you are looking ahead, realizing that there is a new world, like things had to happen this way for you. And then you're going to be giving a secret that's going to re-energize you. It could not be more specific. So that's the thing that you are going to get to move to the next stage. How is the thing going to be given to you? How is the thing going to be given to you? This piece of information. How is it going to be given to you to get you to the next stage? Or is it just the fact that you're going to meet somebody new? Is it just that you're going to meet somebody new and they're going to help you get over it? Is the new person going to give it? How are we going to meet this new? What is the next thing? How are we finding out the secret? How are we finding out the secret? Queen of Swords. Through the grapevine, a friend. So an older, wiser female intellect is going to give you the secret. Unbiased intelligence. Fascinating. Fascinating. So it could be an air sign, someone who, or so I'm getting lawyer even, someone who has like watched the situation for what it is. Someone that's like older and wiser, it's gray haired. This is very fascinating. Is going to give you the secret. The thing that's going to release you. Could even be their mother or a relative of theirs. Fascinating. This is, I could never have predicted the way this goes. I could never have predicted the way this went. Group 3. This is fascinating. What else? What else? What will she say? What will she say? What will she say? What will she say? Star upright. Star upright. She will tell you to go heal. She will remind you of who you are. She will big up you and show you how you're the prize in this case. Or she will help you become a star. Literally. Will she help you become a star literally, Spirit? Will she help you become a star? Aquarius. Will she help you? Or it could even be an Aquarius. That could be it. It's because it's air signs. Whether you're both air signs or have an air placement. How will she give this information? How will she give this information? Or I guess it could be someone online. Could be online. How will we meet her? How will we meet her? How will we talk to her? How will we talk to the Queen of Swords? How will we talk to the Queen of Swords, Spirit? How will we talk to the Queen of Swords? Oop. How will we talk to the Queen of Swords? King of Swords. What the freak? Ew, that was gross. Sorry. Water. It feels like it's an older married couple, or like whether it's your parents or the relatives of theirs, or maybe they have a brother or sister. One of those. Because it's crazy to me that that's how that's going to come up. Is King of Swords. Queen of Swords to King of Swords. Or maybe, oh my God, I hate to even say it could be their ex. Or like a ex-husband, ex-wife. You know, whether it's like the first, it's giving like first wives club. And maybe I'll talk on Facebook. Or this, whatever the secret is regarding. Apply it to your situation, folks. Seriously. Because you know what this is more than anything. You could be a fixed sign. Because I'm getting Aquarius here again. Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Leo, Scorpio. Aquarius again. Libra. With a tick noise after that. What's the last fixed sign? Taurus. So what's the secret going to be? So the secret revealed is Queen of Swords, King of Swords. So the type of way they were to make you feel better. So what do we need to know about the star? Why are you coming out as the star? Why are you coming out as the star? Because obviously she's going to say you're a star. Oh, I see. Feeling overwhelmed by the fear of criticism and constant failure to hold. Oh, wow. So, okay, so 7 of Wands reversed. Feeling overwhelmed by the competition. So maybe this is, again, if this is the cheating thing, it's definitely there. Whether you're going to, maybe you're going to hear from the other person. That would be crazy. And they're in a partnership. Or maybe that's what the secret's going to be. Oh my God. Maybe the secret is going to be this person who is cheating. It's going to turn out that they had a man as well. And all karma will be reaped, like they break up as well or something to that effect. Or maybe he creates harm. I don't know. That would be wild. Something crazy like that. I don't know. You're going to find out something very interesting about a couple. I'm going to say that much. Whatever this turns out to be, it's going to be fascinating. And you're going to be healing coming out of it. You're going to feel better and like the star. Because you were feeling like you had... I get the feeling that you're going to come over the criticism. You're going to feel re-energized from that. It's in your ear... Because at this moment, you're feeling overwhelmed by the competition. So, like, it's as if right now there's so much going on. There's so much weighing on your mind because of this situation, because of this recent downswing. Hearing the secret from this other person is going to immediately, like, get you back on your feet. You're going to, and you're going to hear something crazy about them. You're going to hear something crazy about them, that karma is going to be reaped on them. And if this is regarding my singles, you're going to manifest that partner that you want. That's crazy. So this woman is who's coming in. Thank you. That's great. So for group 1, group 2, and group 3, we got the specific person who is coming in to change your life at this point. Who is coming in to bring you to the next level, to fix you from this issue. And it's going to be this woman. How do we know this woman? How do we know this woman? How will we know that that this is the conversation? I mean, it seems pretty clear about the other guy too. It's crazy because she knows the tea. You're just going to know because she knows the tea. And the secret is going to pop your bubble. Pop that bubble. That's what I'm hearing from SpongeBob. Pop that bubble. Pop that bubble. Maybe you've been liking Labubu's, or you watch the K-pop people, or the K-pop people from definitely would have liked Hermit. Because there's a lack of trust. Like disconnected from the past, move forward. It's going to help you move forward. You're not going to be looking back. It's going to help you. It's going to help you because you're not going to be, I mean, the trust is obviously broken, and it's going to be given to you, sent from you from above kind of thing. And it's going to feel like maybe it could even hurt at first. I'm being honest. But it's going to absolutely break your bubble. And the breaking of the bubble is going to be the best thing that could happen to you. It's going to make you feel so much better about the whole situation. So tell me about this new person coming in. So tell me about this new person. What do we need to know about this new person? What do we need to know? Oh, threw that across the room. That was crazy. 6 of Swords. It's going to be quick. Oh my God. You're going to find out that you have options. You're going to find out that you have people running to your aid. New chances, new searches, new people coming to talk to you and like help you is going to happen with a quickness. It's going to feel like you're not even going to have to wait to move to safety. It's not even going to take that long. It's going to be like bam, and you're going to it'll be like a weird manifestation you didn't even realize you were owed. That's the karmic upswing too. Is like, okay, well, out with one, in with the new choices, in with the new support, in with the new people who like you, in with the new people who want to remind you of who you are, that I'm that bitch, will forever be that bitch. That's what I'm hearing from that song, period. That's what I'm hearing from that song. I don't remember what song that is. Maybe someone put it in the comments if you watched this far. But yeah, that you're the star in this. You're the star. What's going to happen for my stars of group 3? What's going to happen for my stars of group 3 now that they're getting over this heartbreak, getting over this pain, moving along, realizing where things went wrong type thing, but like so sad right now, but like going to be yanked out of the sadness. All the correct decisions were made to get here. You need to understand that. You need to understand that. And don't be impatient and impulsive to get what's next and owed to you, because that's part of the reason you got yourself here in the first place. The Spirit is very specific about wanting to make sure that you really like do not trust other people automatically. Wait till Spirit speaks on them. You know, listen to Spirit about it. Maybe, because you've been asking. Because remember, we went back to earlier in this reading when I said you've been asking for it. Well, you don't listen. You don't listen to Spirit either. So Spirit's trying to talk to you and tell you that everything that has happened here happened exactly the way it didn't need to. You needed a reminder of that. And you're going to see how the future planning becomes evident to you once you get this new piece of information from this unbiased other person who's going to re-energize you and remind you that you are the one. And you have so many options to choose a different way. And other people are coming to support you and want to support you. So be patient. Take that time and really don't just move in. Don't give me that lesbian automatic move in type energy, like homosexual. That's the word. Thank you. Instead, take that time to really date and vet or check out people out and if people want to offer you help, take it though. You know what I mean? Take it. It's okay if you enjoy the finer things and the nicer things and you have these moments for yourself, because it's okay if you had a fortune tide change that was bad for a bit. We were down, but we're going to get right back up. Okay? You're going to get right back up. Thank you very much, Group D. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, or tell me in the comments how this pertained to you. I would love to hear about your situation or what's going on, and that person is going to come in for you. Yeah, this devil. Look at that. Devil and judgment. Devil, Pluto. So the karma will be reaped on whatever this thing is. Whatever happened is going to... Don't worry, baby. Don't worry. Spirit's just cooking. Okay? But I want to warn you, too, because I was the kind of person that would try to force karma upon other people, and Spirit hates that. Spirit does not like that. So let Spirit be the one to do it and not you if you need a reminder of that, because it will happen. Just let Spirit cook. Thank you so much. I'm the Leo from Jersey. You have a wonderful rest of your day. I can't wait to talk to you in the comments below. Please leave a comment. I will absolutely get back to you. And if you want to check out any of the other readings in the bio, go ahead and take a look-see. Or the ones sometimes I do all signs as well. I have so much fun. Feel free to subscribe. Come join. If this resonated with you, please tell me. And because I love having a small group that I read for, even though I gained a lot of subscribers on one video, but I'm trying to keep up. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. So have a wonderful rest of your day. And it was so great to have you here on the Jersey Leo Pride. Bye.